Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream tonight. We have a special treat for you, I am sure. It's CEI Overwatch 2 taking on Eastern New Mexico University. If you are just new to the stream, we like to stream these NACE games, and we stream sometimes some of the NJCAA games that we are in. Again, tonight we're going up against Eastern New Mexico University. Last week we saw CEI Overwatch go up against University of Alaska Gold, and to put it lightly, it was a little bit of a stomping. I'm missing something. Hi, I'm Tucker. I'm one of your casters here today, and alongside with me, I've got my trusty sidekick, Cameron.
What is up?
Cameron, say hello.
That's what I was waiting for. I was literally sitting there and I was like, when is he gonna introduce me?
That's on me.
You're good. We're chilling. I was just waiting for my cue. I was like, I have to be quiet until I get the word.
All right, everybody. We are just waiting for the lobby to get set up. Waiting for some people to join into the lobby, just making sure all the settings are just so. And then we will be getting live right into the action. I'm hoping, and maybe you can comment on this as well, Cameron, that it's going to be maybe a little bit more challenging, Eastern New Mexico, so, than what we saw against University of Alaska. Easy dubs, indeed. I appreciate that.
Oh, I'm excited. I kind of, as much as I want to see them win, I want to see them 5-4. I want to see, I don't know. I almost want to see tilt almost.
Ooh, wow.
I want to see like some annoying plays that makes our team really come together, come to their form, you know?
Yeah. No, I agree. And maybe this was brought up on our last live stream, which was for our League of Legends team, who played stomped. They played extremely well. But our last Overwatch 2 game was not able to be live streamed. It was in the NJCAA league, and that was a little bit of a test for our team. And by a little bit, sure. I mean it was a massive test. It saw us actually get steamrolled a little bit there, and honestly, it was a good thing. There was a lot of film to be able to watch and break down, which is only going to help us fix some of our flaws. So
I agree. WOD reviews are really important. They help you analyze yourself and your teammates, and what to build and how to be better.
Indeed. Okay. We are going into the first game here.
I'm hyped. Nottingham W tank. This is true. He is himself as a man is a W. Oh, it's an alliteration. Thank you. My brain went to anemone, but I knew that was wrong.
Ready for battle. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Alright. We are officially in the game. First map will be played on control.
Both teams already getting right off into the heat. CEI is doing a really aggressive play by wrapping around the side of the map, trying to look for those early picks. It's getting kind of slow as University of New Mexico slowly pushes on the side. But CEI is doing a really good job of holding the pressure. Hyrayeth is going to get the first kill. Nottingham following up. Same as Symbol. The support doing all the damage on the field. Nottingham just keeping them at bay, not letting them step up at all. Once again, he is the menace. He is the wall. He's not going to let anybody get close to this site. This Lucio's trying to hold him back, but it looks like it's not going to pay off for him, and Red Comet's going to be able to finish off that kill.
I'm also trying to think of the thought behind that. I don't know why the Lucio was so far pushed up. It would have been better just to regroup with the rest of the team.
Yeah, it would have been weird, and it looks like Nottingham overextended just a little bit, leaving his team without a tank for just a little while. But it looks like Wraith is able to recover from that loss. CEI is doing a really good job of just holding down the site. Just waiting for both teams to catch back up. It looks like they're going to go right back in for another push. This Lucio, it looks like he's going to overcommit again. Red Comet trying to focus his Lucio, getting out the heals. This Lucio's just playing in the back. Doesn't really know what he's doing, it looks like. Just trying to distract him, I guess. But it does not going to pay off as Wraith, Red Comet, Nottingham are just going to sweep the team.
I don't. Listen, I'm trying not to be biased. Obviously, this is a CEI stream. You were here to support CEI, but the way that it's staggered, I'm not so sure why the Lucio is attempting to play a DPS Lucio. It leaves me scratching my head with multiple question marks circling my dome. So
Yeah,
I'm hoping to see Eastern New Mexico, maybe group up together a little bit, actually play as a full unit. Because even now we're seeing them stagger. I think that they're just too worried about trying to get on the point and just try to capture, that they're not focusing on the bigger picture, and the bigger picture being actually playing together as a team.
I agree. They were doing a really awkward play of trying to get that Lucio on the site, which I don't know why he was going by himself. And once again, it looks like one of the healers are just trying to split and get on site. That Moria is on site just trying to get in the way of CEI, I guess, but it looks like it's not going to work, as CEI is doing a really good job of just collecting themselves, putting all the pressure on the University of New Mexico. And it looks like just a clean sweep.
Eastern New Mexico.
Oh, my bad.
No, we're good.
Eastern New
No, we're good.
Mexico.
We're good. And just like that, you blink and you miss it, Cameron. Sometimes that happens, we kind of build it up that maybe there would be that Eastern New Mexico would be a little bit more of a force to deal with for the boys of CEI to really figure it out.
Yeah,
But like you
I
say,
was rooting for it.
yeah, me too, because I want to see him be pushed. I want to see him get better. This type of gameplay, it could be a quick one. I'm hoping not. Again, I'd like to see. Okay, so last week we only saw 3 maps.
Yeah.
It was a 3-0 sweep in favor of CEI. This week, I think it would be cool to see a little adversity on the side of CEI and maybe, just maybe, push it to a map 4.
That would be cool to see, but as of right now, it doesn't look like it's going that way, and it looks like CEI is going to do an interesting route and try to take the high ground on the map. And it looks like it's really throwing off Eastern New Mexico, but the Farah doing a really good job of pushing out the damage, keeping CEI back just a little bit.
Yeah, speaking of menaces, that Farah on the all. Oh, never mind.
A Red Comet's going to
Yeah.
shut him down as we say that.
Not a menace anymore.
Not quite. Looks like there's going to be a little bit of tank fight in the middle. Red Comet's going to keep sweeping the kills. Nottingham finishes off the tank. And CEI looking kind of unstoppable right now. They're just waiting for Eastern New Mexico to
this
catch
could be
back up.
mean.
Ooh.
Let's see what happens.
Wraith is gonna look for the clutch roam. And it looks like he's gonna pay off, and he's able to get the Junkrat.
And it is mean.
It is mean, and he's gonna go right back in as he doesn't care. He's gonna go right for the supports. Almost falls off right there, but he's able to keep it. He does not want these supports to get to the rest of the team. Nottingham's able to keep the rest of the squad away, and that's just it.
That is just it. Again, we're seeing Eastern New Mexico kind of be staggered in waves, which is not what you want to see. If you're respawning just like that, just at this point, I mean, it's just basics, right?
Yeah.
It's just making sure that you can, at the very least, group up with your team and make like a concentrated push together. But we're really not seeing that.
And Wraith is going to look for another flank. He's going to go for this Lucio, and it's going to pay off. He gets 1. He gets 2. He's going to look for more. This Junkrat, ooh, close. He's going to get an evasion. His ulti's up. He might use it, but it looks like he's going to save it. He's focusing this Moria right now, not letting the heals get any closer to the team. And it's interesting. I feel like Eastern New Mexico, once again, it's a pretty basic thing. But I feel like they just need to focus on like playing around each other and the tanks, and they need to watch for flanks,
I'm not sure why, and it doesn't seem okay. So now we see tank in front, followed by support and DPS.
Oh, this might be a huge ulti from Wraith. There's 1, there's 2, and oh my goodness, we thought they had a push, but Wraith was able to use his ulti and not let him do anything. That's 2 ults, and it looks like that might just be it as the timer is going up to 100.
Listen, one thing I will say is plus rep Eastern New Mexico for the good sportsmanship. some positive positive words in the chat, congratulating the Reaper there on the good ult.
That was a great ult.
Great ult. But
Whoa! Red Comet with the
play
play of the game.
Belongs to our friend Red Comet.
He's able to shut down the Pharah, which is very nice. Once again, gets the Mercy.
Great shots.
Good shots. Great plays all around.
Sorry, I'm looking at the chat. And just for everybody in the chat and watching, there's a little bit of a delay. We're required to have about 90-second delay, a minute and a half. So if we read things a little late, that would be why. But again, you blink, you miss it.
It's true.
There goes game 1. Actually unfortunate.
I might have to pray for it on map 4.
Dude, someone in chat say a prayer for map 4. Just kidding. Listen, I'm grateful for a sweep.
It's true.
But I don't want to see a sweep like what we saw last week. I want to see I want it to be a close 3 games. I don't even dare ask that it goes to a game 5. I don't even want to risk it. Not worth it.
That's way too close.
Truly.
And as we saw last week, I think University of Alaska was able to capture the point 1 time, and they were able to get the push, I think, halfway through the map.
Well, I remember watching the control of game 1, obviously control being always game 1 of last week's game, and I don't think that they even got a single point of percentage. They weren't able to capture the point whatsoever. One thing that I actually wanted to comment on as the game started, I thought it was interesting that basically what we saw from CEI, it looked like it was a little bit of a bait, a little bit of a trap for Eastern New Mexico to fall into, leaving the control point wide open and the whole team wrapping to the right, wrapping on the staircase, and then just we've said a million times, just being menacing. And props to them for doing that. I think that may have left Eastern New Mexico a little bit dumbfounded, just thinking, hey guys, site's free. Psych.
Yeah, I think that happened. Well, that also happened in game 2. CEI was taking some weird routes to get onto the site, and I think it was really thrown off Eastern New Mexico. Yeah, because they went off into the height, and they were able to take out the Pharah and the Mercy really early.
True. But you know what? And now that I'm thinking about it, they took essentially what they did is they took height on round 1 of game 1, and like you said, they did that exact same thing. Round 2, game 1 was take the height, which honestly that makes it hard for really the enemy team, in this case Eastern New Mexico, to deal with. So
it's true. It's like the Star Wars movie, Anakin, I have the high ground. I guess it's that same thing for Overwatch.
Yeah, listen, the parallels between Star Wars and life, it's incredible. and I'm honestly hoping that we don't have to dive too deep into Star Wars here on the stream. I'm hoping that we can talk a little bit more about the game and see what is going to be happening with the boys and whatnot. But we are headed into map number 2. Oof, seeing some oopsies in the chat. Looks like there needed to have been team name changes for the sides. Because as it stands, if we watch our boys in blue, you're going to be seeing Eastern New Mexico University, and that's it's no bueno.
Hey, that would give them the round though. That would bring it to a game. That would bring it to a game 4. Maybe
right.
we'll just count it. We'll just count it and bring it to a game 4.
Okay.
And it looks like we're off. Game 3. Lucio using his speed to get everybody onto the side as fast as they can. It doesn't look like they're gonna go for height or anything quite yet. It looks like they might be trying to fix some things in chat.
That'd be a little bit of a restart.
I think they're just gonna run it.
Oh, he switched it. Lovely.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet. It looks like they're fixed.
Yeah, I mean, match hasn't started yet. Obviously, CEI just lingering a little bit to get in position, but here we are.
It looks like Wraith is going to look for another flank like he did in the last game.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what's going to happen here.
Oh, it looks like he might get the early pick on the Moria, which he's going to do. Big shutdown. He's low, but he might be able to use his ghost to get out.
Wow, he does get away.
What a
That's actually
cheeky Reaper. And they're able to shut down the tank. The whole team is running to the building because they're scared. They don't know what to do. The Reaper's stuck in the corner, getting meleeed. Oh man, and that's a clean sweep coming out from CEI right there. It looks like Wraith is already setting up for the next flank. He's just trying to play annoying.
What a jerk.
I know. What a meanie.
Actually, I'll have a little talk with him after. No, well played. Honestly, well played by Wraith there to really set up in the front lines of Eastern New Mexico. Again, just being a thorn in the side, and really that's what you want, especially on these hybrid objectives. It's not easy. Here he goes again, trying to take height.
Ooh, he manages to get out though. Ooh, Eastern New Mexico is able to get out. They're trying to take high, trying to keep it awkward. It looks like they're trying to take the strategy that CEI had while playing high in the first round, but they're gonna get separated. Moria is gonna end up falling to that red comet. The red comet's just gonna tear through Eastern New Mexico right now. Eastern New Mexico is gonna slowly approach as the rest of their team's dead, so they're just gonna try to get some poke, try to see what damage they can do before their team comes back. But CEI is doing a really good job of just holding it down right now. Kind of the nickname I gave him in the last game was they're a wall, and they're looking like a wall today.
Actually, though, and it's even more wall-esque with the Reinhardt. I mean, yes, we're seeing a wall from, we're seeing a Reinhardt from Eastern New Mexico, but I'm just gonna say wall diff.
Looks like a big ulti coming out from Red Comet. He's able to get one. That's two.
Nope.
He's gonna get the third. Oh.
All three. Poached by the tank of Nottingham.
What a cheeky guy. He's able to take all the kills.
Actually, so rude.
He wants it for himself.
Thought this was a team game, you know? Guess not. I didn't get the memo.
Red Comet's just trying to shut down the Symmetra. Ooh. Training car was able to get it. Good job on the Lucio to shut them down. They're shutting down all the utility, not giving them an inch at all. Waiting. They did use the Brigitte ult. This could be like a good push coming out from Eastern New Mexico, and they might take one down, but Red Comet's going to shut him down, which is going to allow Nottingham to swing his hammer a little bit more. Ooh, Junkrat kind of stuck in the corner, and he gets shut down by Nottingham.
Lovely play. Lovely play by CEI. And to make matters worse, I do not believe CEI has gone down yet. No one has lost alive for CEI. Kind of just an insult to injury sort of situation, a little bit of salt in the wound, if you will.
And it looks like they're going to get out into another push. Wraith is going to look for another flank, and there's 3 ultimates on the side of CEI, which is a huge advantage for them. They're able to block Nottingham off by himself, and it looks like they might get him down, and it looks like they do.
That's unfortunate.
Wraith is able to recover and get 2 of the kills, though, and that's going to be an ulti from Junkrat, and that might be able to take out more members from CEI. Doesn't look like it was able to land. Brigitte all by herself. CEI is able to keep this slate clean. Just slowly taking them out one at a time. Symbol, the support, is able to get 2 kills as well. And that's a great round from CEI.
Round 1 complete. Prepping to get into round 2. All CEI has to do is capture that first point.
Yeah.
In order to end it all here.
Oh man. So close to victory. I can taste it.
What does it taste like?
Like spaghetti. I'm craving spaghetti right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Fascinating.
If I do, that'd be nice. But I'm not feeling enough feeling.
Looks like
Alright.
this round's gonna start in about 3 seconds. CEI, all they have to do
Ready for battle.
is get the point. It looks like they're gonna switch tanks maybe. Play a Winston. They might switch some people around.
Hello.
Looking like a Widowmaker coming out from high rate.
Mm,
Can't wait to see you all in action.
he must be feeling it. Let's
He's
see.
feeling it.
Let's put the pressure on him.
Hello.
Put the camera on him. See if
him in
he's
the
actually gonna hit
spotlight.
his shots. Yeah, agreed.
So,
Looks like he's
What'd
getting
you
ready,
think?
preemptively aiming downfield.
Not the best turret placement by Torbjorn, if I'm honest with you. The fact that the Widowmaker can see it from right here, I don't see it lasting very long.
Oh, and
And
that's a
that's
great shot
mass-
from high rate.
Massively unfortunate.
High rate is able to shut down all the utility on Eastern New Mexico. He's looking for the picks. Isn't quite able to get it. Red Comet's just shutting them down. Oh, this might be a great shot. He looked for the clip, but he wasn't able to get it. And great shots coming up from High Wraith right now. He's just not letting them get anywhere close to sight. And they captured the point, and it looks like that's gonna be it. CEI takes the dub.
Takes the dub indeed. I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say. But Red Comet will reign supreme. 2 for 2 so far in the play of the games.
Oh, there's one. Clean shots coming out from Red Comet.
Oh my word! You'd love to see it.
Clean shots.
Well done from Red Comet there. Yeah, so that's 2-0 in favor of CEI there. Again, this is a best of 5 series, so it is the first to win 3 full games. Will be crowned the victor.
One game away.
One game away.
Hopefully it lasts a little bit longer and I don't blink and miss it.
It's true. I definitely did blink in this game too, so I'm gonna have to watch the VOD back, see if anything exciting happened.
There were some good shots coming out from High Rate that game.
True.
On the Widowmaker.
True. True. We're gonna have to go back and see how many deaths CEI had there in game 2. Yeah, reading the chat real quick. Young boy Hannah. Agreed. At this point, the 3 of us, myself, Cameron, and you, we might as well just make a team, go up against CEI.
Team
We-
Scrap at CEI.
Yep. We'll call it CEI Volunteers, and see what we can do. So, speaking of that, we're looking for +2. We need 2 more for CEI Volunteers. We'll make our own team, apparently. All right, just getting the kinks worked out, the details sorted, if you will.
The deets worked. If you want to use those.
Is
You
that
know,
what
the kids will. That's what the kids say these days.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I trust you.
Kids these days don't know how to pronounce a whole word.
It's a waste of time. Why would you say a whole word when you
Why
could
use
say
big word when small word do trick?
Exactly.
Shout out to Red Comet. Great play coming out from Red Comet the past couple games.
Truly. Is it good enough to be clipped though and put to the socials? That is the real question coming from a Red Comet. We've seen him go 2 for 2 so far in this series with play of the game, but will either make the socials? I don't know, man.
That's a big ask.
Listen,
That's a
that's
big
at
ask.
this point that is what I'm more hyped for. I'm gonna be real.
Who can get the most hype clip to put on the socials?
Yeah, that's kind of where I am.
That might be the challenge for CEI in this game, just to see who can get the most hype clip to post on the socials.
Definitely. Okay. Sheesh, cinematic. Check that out. We are coming, boys and girls, friends and family,
Ready for battle.
into game 3. It's gonna be push. We said this last week, and I'm gonna say it again because you know what? Maybe maybe I'll speak it into existence. CEI, not a huge fan of the push mode. And so if there is a little bit of a silver lining, maybe it's this for Eastern New Mexico University.
We like to
take a
try to
game.
say it's the kryptonite, but so far it hasn't been the kryptonite.
It's no, you're spot on. It's not been the case.
But that's no reason to be careless.
So I'm curious to see what the boys have got up their sleeve here.
And once again, High Wraith is gonna look for that cheeky play. He's gonna look for the flank. He's off by himself.
Oh jeez, he's back on the Reaper. Everybody,
While the
hold
rest
on.
of the team is playing high, and it looks like they're gonna already get a ton of damage right off the bat. Eastern New Mexico is really awkward. They don't know what to do. The Reinhardt shield is gonna go down in just a second. The Reinhardt is just open. CEI is able to just shut him down. Nottingham doing a really good job, and they shut down the heals. Red Comet shutting down the Zenyatta.
Yeah, great shot coming out from Red Comet there on the soldier.
Red Comet and High Wraith doing a really good job of just mopping the floor right now.
Truly. One thing I will say, and this is kind of a shout out in the future, it's a little bit of a shout out inception to our friend Nottingham. Why we gotta be still in kills? You know, why are we still in Red Comet's kills at this point?
He doesn't want him getting the highlight. I think that's what it is. They're competing for the highlight. Doesn't want him to get it.
Apparently, how selfish.
High Wraith is just doing a really good job of just playing by himself, getting all the kills he can.
Yeah, definitely. Still being a menace.
The Reinhardt is pushed up really far by himself. He's just stuck in the corner. He's not gonna let anybody get through. The Reaper on Eastern New Mexico is trying to get a little bit of a flank, but I don't think it's gonna pay off. As Red Comet's gonna do a ton of damage, putting him in an awkward situation. High Wraith is gonna get a triple. 4 if you count the turret.
We don't count the turret. Come on now.
If it's in the highlight, it's in the highlight. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, that last little push, I know, like, we're a little distracted here. We're not necessarily commenting about all of the gameplay happening, but,
Oh,
they
High
went-
Wraith has his ulti. Sorry to cut you off,
No,
but it
no,
looks
no.
like he might go for an ult play here, which he's gonna do. It might get shut down, but it's not going to. Oh, he is at 18 HP, and it looks like he's able to get out. That was a good ulti to shut down the heals, but the Reinhardt super weak.
he's gonna go back in for more, though.
Just make it awkward. Yeah, High Wraith just wants to show the dominance on the field right now by not letting anybody push this payload. He's just playing the cheeky play, not letting anybody get anywhere. It looks like he's gonna shut down the soldier. Just playing in this building, not letting anybody get close. He's gonna try to shut down the heals again, going for Zenyatta. Not quite able to get it. It looks like CEI is kind of just letting High Wraith do his thing and just letting them sit at high and do pick damage.
You
Which
know
I mean,
why not?
in.
I mean, if that's his thing, if that's what we're looking at right now, then of course we're gonna let him do his thing.
And he is doing that thing. He's just sitting there shutting them all down. And when he gets low, he just backs up to his team. And it looks like that's kind of what CEI is letting him do right now. Once again, playing the high, playing a little bit awkward, trying to make it awkward for Eastern New Mexico. The Zenyatta pushed up a little far, and it looks like he got shut down just a second ago. Reinhardt is a little weak, and it looks like High Wraith is going to push him back. And look, he's just going to keep doing the same loop through the building, not letting them get anywhere. And he's going to shut down the tank on the enemy team. Shutting down the Reinhardt is a big deal, not letting them have any push pressure. And he's 8% away from his ulti again, so it looks like he might be going for another ultimate play. But Red Comet and Symbol are just going to tear through this team right now.
Yeesh.
He did step on the trap. What a lucky trap.
Step on the trap, break your mother's back. That's bad luck.
That is how the saying goes. That's what I remember from my childhood. Looks like High Wraith is going to use his ulti and just shut down the team.
He is indeed.
They're just not letting him get anywhere with this payload right now. They're doing a really good job of just playing this corner. High Wraith is doing a really good job of just using the buildings, playing inside, being cheeky, not letting anybody touch him.
Cheeky indeed.
Looks like Red Comet has his ultimate as well, and it looks like he's just going to shut all them down without even using it. Oh, and look, there he goes. He pops it, and he's going to get one. It looks like he might get the Reinhardt as High Wraith cleans up the back line.
Again, Red Comet's kills being took right from underneath his paws.
It looks like that's going to be round 1 for CEI.
Indeed, round 1, game 3, going in favor of CEI. Listen,
Young Boy Hunter says tank diff, which He's doing a really good job right now. And CEI, once again, yes, he is doing. CEI is doing a really good job of playing the positioning, playing the high ground, not letting Eastern New Mexico get anywhere. And yes, CEI does deserve cookies after this. Tucker, we might have to make some cookies for the team after this.
I'll think about it. Listen, I just want to show one and all just how far CEI has to go. Look at this. One full left turn worth of
Dude,
road.
That's like,
I lost my words for a
I was
second.
going to say 90 degrees, but that looks like a 110-degree angle. That's a bit tough. That's a bit tough for CEI.
Sheesh. See if Eastern New Mexico decides to take height. I think they might be a little bit envious. Looking at this Reaper, he's trying to replicate.
Just trying to replicate high rates plays.
Yeah, the beautiful Reaper play that we saw in round 1 in this game.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing a little bit of the copying of just trying to have the same position, trying to play high ground. It looks like Nottingham's already going to get the shutdown. He is playing ball. It looks like he got the shutdown slam onto the Zenyatta, and it looks like Red Common's just going to tear through his Sojourn right now. Nottingham's just doing a really good job of just sleeping through, not letting anything happen. And Symbol's going to shut down the tank. Reaper's going to look for his solo play, but it looks like it's not going to pay off. He's going to try to retreat. Red Comet's hunting after him, and he's going to get the shutdown. And it looks like
that's gonna do it.
That is gonna do it. They did make the 110-degree angle to get the win.
They went out, did what NASCAR does, and took a left turn. It was absolutely beautiful.
Oh, and it looks like Wraith is gonna get the play of the game.
Listen, this was what I was actually excited for. I was curious to see if Red Comet was going to take the third play of the game, but here we have High Wraith with the play of the game in game number 3. Looking to be a menace, taking down the Torbjorn, and probably took down the Reaper. I don't know the play of the game. It
cut it short.
It cut out short there. So
It stole the glory.
it did. But anyways, that was a nice 20 minutes.
Dude, I blinked and I almost missed it that time.
Indeed. Again, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to the live stream this evening. A little bit later than normal. And so I really appreciate you joining us late this evening to watch our very own CEI Overwatch team take on Eastern New Mexico University. And score 3-0. Clean weep. Clean weep.
Clean weep.
It might be a weep for our opponent there.
Yeah.
Clean sweep for CEI against Eastern New Mexico University. I don't know what else to say.
I don't know. They won. That's all I know.
They started off as menaces, and they are leaving as menaces, and that's really all I can say. Anyway, we are going to end the stream here. A little bit of housekeeping. Later this week, you will see our very own CEI Super Smash Brothers Ultimate team take on University of Portland. That will happen Thursday evening at 8 p.m. And then join us again potentially for the NJCAA Overwatch 2 game. We'll have to see what's happening there. And then for sure, we will be going live Saturday with our League of Legends team.
I'm hyped for this week. It's going to be full of great streams.
Shout out to the League boys getting the dub against Union College, giving the Overwatch 2 team revenge. And that's a whole thing, and I'm not going to go into it. Anyway. Again, thank you for joining us. I am Tucker.
And I'm Cameron. Shout out to each and every one of you. You're great.